got the security on standby? No, take her outside. Take her outside. Take her outside.
Okay.
It's Tone around.
Why is he dismissing me like that? Back up. Blue. Why are you?
You're a good man, bro. You're a good man.
And you're trying to act like I'm by myself like I didn't come with you.
We know you came with him, sweetie. But right now, it's just time to isolate that a little bit. Josh, everything under control? Everything good? Okay. We're fine.
Is the mics going to pick that up, or can we? Are the mics going to pick that up, or can we finish?
We keep
this all good.
No, you good, Blue. Sit down.
Blue, you come sit down when you ready, church. We got you. We're here for you. We waiting on you. Yeah, we ain't cutting nothing. We'll just turn that one off, please. Yeah, please turn that one off right there.
Right. The green.
I don't talk for you, remember? I don't speak for you. I don't speak for you.
She gonna learn the hard way, church, one day.
I'm trying to tell you.
She actually got a good dude in her life.
Cause I don't speak. I don't speak for you. I don't speak for you.
Right.
That's what you said the whole interview. I don't speak for you. So now you're cut. Like, bro, close the blinds, bro. Close the blinds. Take her outside if you got to. Bro, take her outside. No, I know you can't, but they can.
Yeah, hey, can we please get her outside?
Tiny,
please,
take her outside, bro.
Please.
Pick her up by her ankle.
Tone, can you please help, please?
Gone.
Tone, can you please help assess the situation,
you
please?
Man? I'm gonna show you. You're okay. No, you're out. You're gone, bro.
Baba, you come here.
I want to grab her.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to grab you, woman. People trying to just be respectful, you know. But
if I do what I want to do,
we ain't gonna let you know because you're not catching no cases.
Exactly.
You're not doing any of that. That's not what we have you here for. And I'm proud of you for sitting back and really just taking care of your business. She'll be at home later on. You'll still be able to talk and assess the situation. But right now, yeah, I just think it's best that it just she off that Hennessy, man.
Take her outside. There's nothing to talk about.
There's nothing to talk. Like all that's gonna do is add fuel to the fire.
No, kid.
I gotta take you out. I gotta take you out.
Come here. Hey, come here, bro. What are you like? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? What are you doing that for?
Josh, don't worry. Whatever it is, me and you would. It's good. Hey, Josh, how's the camera? How's the TV? Is it good?
That's gonna be
It
viral. Gina,
there's the neighborhood.
I don't know why you agreeing with her on that.
Hey,
bullshit.
is the TV okay? Is it broke?
I didn't agree with
You did. You said yeah, right.
We're all
That's
just
what I understood.
Hey, man, I know protocol. Supposed to sit my ass right in my seat.
Two different things.
We rolling. We still going.
If I go
yeah,
making
we
out
still
with a girl,
we rolling. It's all
if you
right.
go making out with a girl, it's gonna be two different headlines, right?
Yeah.
So how come if you call me a I call you a same thing?
Well, that's why I said that she was trying to justify it. I didn't say I agree. I said I understand what she's saying.
What she said.
She don't say it like no prissy ass woman. Like
you know me. You know how I get down.
No, she be like, what you want? Like it comes off, man. Like it made me take my. I'm like, damn, is you gonna take off on me? Like she already had the Hennessy bottle like this walking up. I'm like, you all right?
It's too high power.
That's high.
Shalom, shalom. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. In this video, I want to touch on this dysfunctional relationship with Blueface and Christine Ruck and the disorder of our women. Okay, the disorder of our women. And in this video, you saw this woman throw a temper tantrum, or, pretty much did, just acting a fool, which is an embarrassment. If you have a woman that doesn't listen to what you say, hey, then that's really not your woman, man. You know, and that woman is a liability. She can get you hurt. She can get herself hurt, and you can get blamed for it. You know, you end up hurting her. You see, this guy said that, you know, if he would do what he want to do, you know, and they said, nah, don't do that, you know. But the reason why I'm doing this video is because it's something that he's going to say after this, and I've never heard, you know, anybody in the industry, you know, talk, you know, like this, because this is how we talk, man. When you're dealing with a woman, you got to put a woman in her place, man. And these women are out of order, okay, completely out of order, okay. Now, this whole relationship is a whole, you know, Ponzi scheme. You know, it's all some, you know, some internet sensational stuff, but I'm gonna use it for the edification of this video. I want to start off with the verse Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse, and get right to the point. Verse 13, it says, "The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones." A woman's discretion, you know, and her grace is a delight, okay, to her husband, and will fatten his bones. It will make him better. Okay, a woman that's, you know, modest, a woman that's, you know, knows how to be silent, a woman that knows how to be in order. Okay, and that's a beautiful thing for a man. That's a man that's a glory for a man, because the woman is a man's glory. So if your glory is in order, that's a beautiful thing, man. It says, "A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord." You hear that? A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. So if you have a wife, a woman that's silent, because that word wife just goes into woman, which means servant. Your woman's supposed to serve you. She's supposed to be, the scripture says, if a man getteth a wife, he begetteth a possession. Imagine you have a possession, a vehicle or something, and, you know, you paint the vehicle this color. You go back out the next day and the vehicle's painted another color. You know, something ain't right. You know, something ain't right, man. And women take that and they, you know, feel some type of way, but that's, you know, it's just the reality, man. This is the way the Lord set life up. Okay, now listen here. It says, verse 14, "A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord." Okay, and not many women are silent. They know how to be loving. Okay, everything that she just did right there was not loving. Now I'm gonna show you the dysfunction, because you will see. It says, "And there is nothing much worth as a mind well instructed." Okay, there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Okay, a woman's mind must be instructed. She must be, you know, she got to get brought up right, man. You know, this is why it was important for women to have their fathers in their life. Okay, and for their fathers to be fathers in the first place. It says, verse 15, "A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued." Okay, so this is what men want: a shamefaced and a faithful woman. This woman is on social media talking about she's pregnant with twins or something, and then he'd come on there and saying how she's been with more than 10 men in the past year. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on in the back scene, but this happens in every damn Jake relationship nowadays, damn near, man. You know, and this goes to show you this is a part of the curses. Blueface is still under the curses, man. Okay, all these celebrities and rappers that got all this money, got these chains, they're under the curses, man. Okay.
For what? You feel me? You living good, you get.
Oh, here comes the handoff. Perfectly.
Money, we doing a thing, we together.
She's out there yelling.
We got. I don't post no on my gram. Start wilding out. I can't. Don't expect me to speak for you if I can't speak for you when it's fine and dandy. I'm not gonna speak for you when it's wilding out if I can't speak when it's fine and dandy.
Don't let them take me out.
Now you see she's back in there. So you let them take me out. So she's back. Now it's like nothing ever happened. Madness.
Money, we doing a thing, we together.
She's out there yelling.
We got. I don't post no on my gram. Start wilding out. I can't. Don't expect me to speak for you if I can't speak for you when it's fine and dandy.
Now, this character Blueface about to say some real shit. Okay, but you see how she's back in the interview now. Okay, you see how she's back in the interview, and it's like nothing ever happened. It shows you the dysfunction, man. And all that was pretty much for nothing. That was, you know, she had a meltdown, because these women have demons on them, man. When you women are out, you know, dressing provocatively and sleeping with multiple men. You got all these bodies. All that does is put demons on you, put spirits on you that you can't even control yourself. You don't know what's going on with you. That's why a lot of women deal with depression, anxiety. They're taking pills. Okay. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 verse 22. A harlot shall be counted as spittle. A harlot is a whore. You know, a harlot shall be counted as spittle. But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. Okay, a woman that's in order and married, joined to a man. It says properly. It says a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. Now, don't get me wrong. Blueface is not a righteous man. This man is wicked. That's why he's going through what he's going through and dealing with this woman. A wicked woman was given as a portion to a wicked man. But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. So if a man feareth the Lord may send that man a godly woman. And all these women, they have their flaws. They're the weaker vessel. Satan trying to tempt them. But there's certain women that are better than other women. Okay. It says, a dishonest woman contenteth shame when you can't trust that your woman is being, honest or loyal. But an honest woman will reverence her husband. An honest woman is going to always, sorry, no, my man won't like this. No, I'm sorry, my man said I can't do that. That's an honest woman. That's what a man is looking for. You women don't understand that. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. A shameless woman, that's what this woman is, should be counted as a dog. And what is a female dog? A bitch, man. And that's how she was acting. But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. And this is, going viral right now because that's what you just saw. A woman that dishonoreth her husband, her man. It says, a loud crying woman and a scold shall be sought out to drive away the enemies. So they'll use a woman like this to, for, a damn distraction, man. Okay. And that's what it is. Okay. It's madness.
I'm not going to speak for you when it's wilding out if I can't speak when it's fine and dandy.
Don't let them take me out. That's weird.
Okay. Control yourself.
I'm controlling
Make your
myself.
man look like
I'm controlling
like a good
myself.
man.
Why we have to talk about sensitive topics? We should.
Because that's what we're here for.
Which they shouldn't be doing that anyways. But this, like I said, this is a internet couple. He said that's what we're here for. They see all these cameras. Okay, Proverbs chapter 9 verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple. She knoweth nothing. She don't even understand what's going on. There really is no relationship between them. It's all about business. It's a business because Blueface's career is dropping, and this is the only way he can get, an interview in the first place. His music was always trash. Okay, his music was always trash. So this is just what you got to go to, the lengths you got to go to, and this shows you how this society and that lifestyle will destroy you, man. Let me grab that real quick. I'm gonna grab the scriptures as I go. This is Micah chapter 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. This is not our rest, man. You're not going to find rest. You're not going to find peace here. He said she living this great life and she acting like this. That's a demon, man. The Lord has that happen because you still under the curses. You ain't going to find peace and tranquility here. You can forget about it.
For us to tell them our best day ever.
Say next.
You should see.
You're
You telling me what I should have said.
I'm just saying, you trying
I
to seem
dictate.
like
I wear the pants. You tell me what I should have said. I'm gonna tell you what you should have said.
I'm not meaning like that.
That's what it sounds like.
No, I mean it
Don't tell me what I should have said. If I want to answer a question, trust me to answer for the both of us in the best interest for both of us. Simple.
I'm saying I wasn't.
You're still trying to prove a point. You're not even listening.
You see? You see what he just said? I never heard him. I ain't think the man was too bright, which he probably still not. But for him to say that says a lot. That says that the man has some type of understanding of how a relationship is supposed to be, and these women don't understand that they're out of line or out of order. She was out of line. Like he said, if I say something, you should trust that I'm gonna answer for the both of us. the only reason why she's there because of him in the first place. Okay, but this whole dysfunctional thing, man. Okay.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
I am Michael, and
If I'm asked a question that you don't like, you should just
and you
be
don't
quiet.
like, you're gonna answer it in our best interest. That's what you said. I heard you.
Because we together, right?
Stop making it seem like I didn't hear
You don't trust me to answer for us?
You can answer.
Do you trust me to speak for us on behalf of us, both of us, not just me or you? If it's no, you can say no. There's no right or wrong answer. I'm asking for pure honesty. If
I am Michael.
If I want to answer a question, trust me to answer for the both of us in the best interest for both of us. Simple as.
I'm saying, like, I wasn't.
You're still trying to prove a point. You're not even listening.
I don't want to prove a point.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
I am Michael.
If I'm asked a question that you don't like, you should just
you
be
don't
quiet.
like, you're gonna answer it in our best interest. That's what you said. I heard you.
Because we together, right?
Stop making it seem like I didn't hear
you. You don't trust me to answer for us?
You can answer.
Do you trust me to speak for us on behalf of us, both of us, not just me or you? No. If it's no, you can say no. There's no right or wrong answer. I'm asking for pure honesty. If you don't trust me to speak for both of us, say no. I don't trust you to speak for us.
That's not cool.
And that would totally go against you telling me to speak for you while you're getting thrown out.
I have a question for you guys.
I didn't get thrown out. You told him take me out.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I walked off. You could have stayed here and finished the interview. If you were a smart, strategic person, no, you wasn't. You was trying to run with me. I grabbed your arm. I walked off. So you have a very vague memory. Like you don't remember what you want to remember.
Getting the shot.
So when you got kicked off, you was getting.
All I was doing was getting.
What's your question, Gina?
And she's, the woman's drinking. She's drinking. She says she off that Hennessy. So that's, that plays a role too. You women shouldn't be, over drinking. Even you men, you shouldn't be over. You shouldn't be drinking that. This ain't the time to be trying to get drunk and shit, man. This is the time to be trying to be sober. This is the time to get your minds right. This is the time to be seeking YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. If you do have a drink, just get, you can get merry, get that good feeling, but don't to the point where you acting a fool and you obnoxious and you, nah, man, you slurring your words. Nah, don't do all that, man. Because if you're doing that, then you're going off. Ecclesiasticus chapter 7, verse 25. It says, marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter. If a man has a daughter, because it was a whole thing, and they got a whole show on MTV and shit. But it was a whole thing about how her dad came up and confronted him about, their relationship. The dad pushed him or punched him or some shit, and he punched him back, and a bunch of madness, man. And then this is just an embarrassment, but this is the hell that we in. It says, give her to a man of understanding. So you would give your daughter to a man of understanding, a man that's going to, lead her the proper way, not, a life of knowing she dysfunctional and got issues and going to put her in front of a camera. So he ain't too bright himself, but like I said, they got to get paid. 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Do you have a wife, a woman that's after your mind? And that's what we're supposed to have. And in this society, brothers, I'm going to tell you right now, none of these women are after our mind. They're after their own mind. They're after their own career. They got their own thing going on in their own little world. So your woman, 9 times out of 10, is not after your mind. She's after her own mind, or the white man's mind, or a white, another man's mind. Who knows? Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not. So if a woman like that's with you, and you can't forsake her, man. Okay, it says, but give not thyself over to a light woman. Don't give yourself to no light woman, no damn harlot. Just because you see she a pretty woman. If she still had a tooth in her mouth, she'd be a pretty woman. Without acting like that, without them big ass umbrellas on, she can still be a pretty woman. But guess what? She is a light woman. Okay, so though these women be pretty, well, let's grab that. Though she pretty, don't mean that it's gonna be, your damn life is gonna be pretty with her. Okay, that's just a common misconception. Okay, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse. Yeah, we're gonna go into all this. Let me go. I grab this point right here real quick. So verse 21: stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. So don't stumble at a just because a woman is beautiful. Oh my God, she's so beautiful. Oh my God, oh, and you just gotta have her. Next thing you know, you with her ass, and you stuck with her, and now she a total fucking demon. You know she ain't so beautiful no more. And also these women, they age like bananas half the time. So though she's beautiful now, what about later? What about 100 years from now? Is she still gonna be worth looking at? And is she gonna be able to do anything for you? Can this woman cook? Can she clean? Is she a woman? Okay.
Talking about?
She ain't learned nothing. What's your question?
Snapchat, swipe up and let us know how you like to.
Okay, so that was it on that. So she ain't learned nothing. That was it on that. So let's go here. I want to show you this. I was going to do videos a couple days ago. I never got a chance to. And it's a spirit that I never got a chance to, because these things happen for a reason, for the proper moment. Okay, it says Christian Rock slapped Blueface in the head with a bottle of Henny. So in that interview, she was off the Henny. And in this TV series, she slapped him in the head with a bottle of Henny. Okay, they got them on TV, on live TV, acting like this, man. Okay, this is just further, degrading our people. Okay, this is all for a purpose. Okay, let me go here. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 12. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. These women, I saw a video. I got it on my Twitter, so I might have to look for it. But it was a video of a woman and her man arguing in the bowling alley, and she smacked him with a bowling ball. Okay, she smacked him with a bowling ball. The people was, some guy was filming it, laughing. This man was really out unconscious, and then he said, you won't, and she fucking rolled the bowling ball and rolled a strike. Okay, she rolled a strike with the bowling ball, man. So, hey, we in hell. Okay, if I find a video, I'll show you, but I don't know, it's probably too violent for YouTube. Okay, it's probably why I haven't done a video on it, because in the past 2 weeks or whatever, they took my channels down. Or they done striked about 3 of my channels, and three of them are in risk of suspension right now. That's probably why I haven't did it. But I'm gonna tell you about it, man. That shit was crazy. It blew my mind. It hurt. And in the end of the video, you see the man start get back up, and he had blood all over the ground and coming out of his head. So she really hit his ass with that bowling ball, and then she actually rolled the ball. After that, nobody arrested her. If that was the other way around, he would have been getting jumped. But nobody arrested her. Nobody stopped her. Nobody seized her. She just, after she hit him with the bowling ball, she looked around. Nobody was coming, and she looked at the bowling pin. They said, you won't. Oh no, you won't. And they encouraged her to roll, and she actually rolled a strike. Okay, so she strike this nigga, and then she actually rolled a strike at the bowling alley, man. And that's why this world is fashioned after these women right now. This is their world. It says, okay, I'll play this. It's a lock here for the. But yeah. Now look at him.
I'm getting the glass out.
You can't just rip it like that.
I'm not ripping it. I'm getting it out. Look.
Look at him, yo. He is through.
I'm about to go get a vacuum.
I'm about to go get a vacuum.
Shit.
Tiny, where the vacuum at? Huh?
You see that face? I gotta pause it right there, man. He going through it. Look. He going through it, man. You see that? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 25. Let me see. It's block here. You see that gash in his head, man? Look at him, man. All that money, all that, and this is where you at, That's sad, But it says, Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. And you see it on this man's face. He, all that money, that nice house, some Jake living in apartments with that woman, and they going through hell. But you living in all this, luxury, and you going through hell, even worse hell, man. That's crazy. It says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Okay, the point is, I rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. And as you see, that's what, when I saw this on his face, it's all I could think of, man. Verse 19, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Okay, so that's why, you find people like this going through this because, you wicked, so the Lord, brought you a greater wickedness. Verse 24, it says, let me go to verse 23. Verse 22, it says, a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. Meaning, if a woman got to take care of you, if a woman got to, feed, well, not feed, but, pretty much take care of you, man. Because a lot of men don't, they ain't working and shit. So want the woman, pretty much, maintaining this, man. And then, that'll make her start getting spiteful and act evil towards you and treating you like you ain't shit, treating you like you less of a man. Probably because you acting like less of a man. Okay. Verse 23, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an angry, a heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. And that's what happened in that interview. That's what you're seeing right here. This man is, he got weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Because what happened with Eve in the garden, that the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. These women are out of order. And this is why, for the most part, we are dying. It says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to get abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Sometimes it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off, man. Okay, if she ain't acting right, brothers, hey, I ain't telling you what to do with your woman. I don't know what's going on with your woman, but for whoever it applies to, me personally, I'm gonna say what I would do in the situation like this right here with Blueface. I would have left her ass alone. I'm not finna catch no case. What that dude Kodak said. That dude Kodak said, I'd rather leave before I beat on a B. I'd rather leave before I beat on a female. You don't beat on a female because all that's gonna do is get your domestic violence charge. Now you locked up, and then y'all gonna just end up being back together later on. That's don't do all that, man. But I'm gonna play this back. It says, Christine Rock slapped Blueface in the head with a bottle of Henny, and they put this shit on MTV, Zeus TV, MTV, I believe that is, or whatever. And guess what? This is entertainment, man. If he slapped her in the head with the bottle, it would have been a whole different story. But because she slapped him, it's funny, and they'll laugh at a man's pain all day long. They'll laugh at a man's pain all day long, man. Okay, let me grab this. And all enough for this right here. I don't want to make this too long. All enough for this right here. Then I'll close out. Or I'll play it. Just play this.
Babe. I'm getting the glass out.
You can't just rip it like that.
I'm not ripping it. I'm getting it out. Look. Now it all over here. I'm about to go get a vacuum.
Look how she dressed.
But I ain't want to be that rough.
Shit.
Tell me where the vacuum at. Huh?
She threw, man. I'm gonna get that part back. Let's go back to that one. You just see the despair in his face, man. He know, damn, this is hell. Micah chapter 7 verse 9, and this is just what we see. Imagine what we don't see. Micah chapter 7 verse 9, I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahawah, because I have sinned against him. Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness, man. Okay, so we have to bear the indignation of Yahawah, okay, which is his righteous anger, because we disobeyed the Lord, we sinned against him. Okay, this is why the Lord is putting us through this hell with our women, because ultimately we were the father. We were a woman unto the father. Okay, we were a woman unto the father, and we pretty much, disobeyed our husband. So now our women are disobeying us. Okay. Micah chapter 7 verse 9, I will bear the indignation of Yahawah, because I have sinned against him. And we got to understand that we suffer because of our sins. So because we sin against the Lord, that's why we're going through what we're going through, because we are bearing the indignation of Yahawah. And that's the whole point of us bearing none of these curses. Being still in the land of our captivity. Okay, you got God saying we in the new covenant, we in the land of our captivity still. You guys do not understand what you're a part of. It says, and execute judgment for me until he plead my cause until the Lord make things right for us, and he execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. When you come into this truth, you start getting this understanding. You know, it says, verse 10, then she that is mine enemy shall see it. That's when our woman gonna see who we are. We gonna understand. When all hell break loose, and your woman, realize that, it's all these other men ain't real men, and you the only real man, and she done disrespected you. A lot of cases, a lot of you women are gonna get, brutally punished for, disrespecting, your man. It says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. Which said unto me, where is thy God? Mine eye shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as a mire in the streets. Because these women, they don't really believe as we believe, and we tell them, if you have a woman, 9 out of 10, she don't really believe like you believe, and at the end of the day. It's like push come to shove, your woman is gonna be tested, and like the scripture says, remember Lot's wife. When all hell break loose and that karagma come out, she might go take that shit. She might take your kids and go take that shit, man. Okay, so at the end of the day, these women are rarely with us, and this is why the Lord said, I'm enough with this. I'm enough with this right here. This is why the scriptures say this, man. This is Matthew chapter 6 verse, I'm gonna go to verse 33. It says, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and it says, and his righteousness. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Okay, so the Lord said, if you seek the Lord and his kingdom, we're going to have the woman that's going to be the proper woman added unto us, brothers. We're going to get, real women in the kingdom of heaven. But in this society, in this hell, you can forget about it, man. You can forget about it. These women are not really with us. And at the end of the day, and, some of you brothers, I ain't going to give me twisted. Some of you brothers do have women that's with you. So don't let me knock that either. If it applies, or if it don't apply, let it fly. Okay? If it don't apply, let it fly. So if this relationship that you just saw in this video doesn't resemble your relationship, don't go make a promise in your relationship. I gotta say that for anybody that may be new. All right, with that being said, I'm gonna say shalom, kwame shalom, abad, football, shalom.